I'm just going through a checklist of things with my ego that could be wrong with it. Um, so the first thing on this list was the battery, which when I got it, I played with it for a little bit. The battery died. I know what it says when the battery dies. It blinks like green, bluish. Kind of goes back and forth between the two. So it's not the battery. The battery's good, but it's fine there. Um, Next is change number 11 rammer O-ring, which is the large black one on the back. I don't have an O-ring rebuild kit, so I took the one off the ram cap and swapped them out, and it didn't do anything. The set your dwell to the factory 10. Oh, it says to change the rammer cap, but that's not gonna get the ram moving. So I mean I swapped the O-rings and it didn't do anything. Set your dwell to factory 10. I'm going right now. I have the Virtue board in this, so I'll go into programming. Alright, should that hold the trigger for 10 seconds. It'll go white. Goes white, release it, resets to all stock settings. Turn it off. Make sure the LPR is assembled and lubed properly. The gold spring is in the back. See, there's the gold spring. Here's the, if I can get it out. I mean, I'm a confident user, I know. There's the piston. There's the silver spring. There, just fell out. And then right inside there's the little aluminum piece with the O-ring on it. And then there's the front adjuster cap. Everything is together correct. Everything is together and lubricated properly. I put a thin amount of hater sauce on it, just like I did with my 2 Intimidators and every other gun I've had. Just a little bit of grease. The high pressure regulator is assembled properly. I use it on my Phantom. And it's turned down now. Check the rear QEV, make sure it's not loose or cracked. It's not loose and it's not cracked, it's brand new. It's not leaking out of it or anything. Check the airline from the rear QEV to the manifold. The rear QEV to the manifold is fine. I checked the airline, and I replaced the airline, and everything is fine. I have some cocker hosing here, so I changed it out, and everything. All the stuff that was on it before was fine. It didn't change anything. Check the solenoid. Make sure there's no physical damage when the solenoid is coming to the end of. I can't really read it because my video box is right there. Leaves velocity become very inconsistent if it's leaking. The solenoid's not leaking, and it doesn't have any physical damage to it. So, and it says when it's coming to the end of its life, something coming to the end. Often lose velocity. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't shot it, so I don't know if it's inconsistent or losing velocity. So I don't think it's the solenoid. Brass valve guide. If you look at the front of the rammer housing, the brass guide is Loctite in place. So it starts to unthread. It'll limit the airflow, causing low velocity. Front. Not sure what that means. Did you install a new bolt? Bolt may have been installed upside down. Bolt's not upside down. If none of this works, it could be the ram sleeve has serious scratch or severely inside. That could be it. But from what I can see, it all looks fine on the inside. Take it out right now. Hold on.
Can you spare a
Go
line?
away for a second.
I'll go away. Whenever. I'm just wondering if you can spare a line back. You don't have to be right now.
On the inside is that is fine. But what I do see, you won't be able to see that inside there. Oh, you might actually. You see that the threads on the QEV are going into the ram sleeve, but when I put the ram in, you know, you can hear it bouncing on the valve there. Put the bolt in, connected with it. It floats back and forth just fine. Doesn't do anything there. So I hope this helped. I will show it the attention to fire. Now hook it up to this. I got it. I don't know if I showed this or not. I got it hooked up to a air compressor or a air tank, putting out about 40 psi, 40-50 psi. About there. Turn the gun on. Turn the eyes off. So there's a tiny leak. I think it might be coming from the yeah, it's coming from my rigged up taped macro line, but you can see I push this forward, there's a little bit of pressure behind there. So it's not doing anything. So it's off. So I hope that helped anything. Shit, I was gonna say something. Yeah, I hope that helped. Thanks for watching.